Now that Shadowdark and the 3 Curse Scroll zines have all been released out into the world for about a year, I'm sure a ton of people have their own favorite classes. Personally, I've been loving playing a Seer, and I'm about to tell you why. Hi everyone, Michael here from Night Noon Games, and I thought I'd break down what has become maybe my favorite class so far in Shadowdark, the Seer. If you haven't seen my previous video where I rolled up a Seer, you can check that out now, or maybe watch it after this video. The Seer class is included in Curse Scroll number 3, Midnight Sun, which is a Nordic-themed, Viking-themed zine. And if you don't have it, there's a link to it down in the description of this video below. So what Seers are baleful diviners who reek of smoke and blood. They untangle the whispers of the gods by reading the ruins, the bones, and the stars. Their knowledge of fate allows them to bend it. And that is the thing that makes the Seer so much fun, being able to bend fate. And how this works in practice is Seers are able to create luck tokens, the meta currency used in Shadowdark that allows players to reroll any of their dice rolls. Seers have this Omen Talent. 3 times a day, you can make a DC 9 wisdom check. On a success, you gain a luck token. So when I first rolled up a Seer, the talent that I rolled was 3 through 6, which was gain an additional use of your Omen Talent each day. So my Seer, Dagny, is able to use this 4 times a day instead of 3 times a day. If that actually makes a huge difference when you're talking about creating luck, because that means another opportunity to re-roll. And to understand how important that is, let's take a look at luck in the core rules. So usually the way luck works is a luck token is given to a player by the GM for exceptional role-playing or heroism, or just plain coolness, or in my case with every group that I've ever played with, making really great puns. Now, although each player can only have 1 luck token at a time, it's very powerful because you can cash in luck to re-roll any roll that you just made, and you can also give luck to a companion. So when I'm using this Omen ability as the Seer, and I'm creating luck for myself throughout the day, it's not really just creating luck for me, but it's also creating luck for the entire party. So if one of my allies uses their luck token, I can just give them my luck token. So if our priest is going to cast Healing Word and they fail, I'm able to scoop my luck token on over to them. Then on my next turn, I can use my talent as a Seer to create another luck for myself. But there is actually another way that Seers go about creating luck that's also a ton of fun. And that is this spell called Trance. It's a tier 1 spell, so I took it right away when I built my Seer. You enter a trance, catching small glimpses of a creature's fate. One humanoid creature you touch, you can't target yourself, gains a luck token. It can't have more than 1 luck token at once. So instead of giving that priest my luck token, what I could also do is, on my turn, cast Trance. And again, this is only a tier 1 spell, so you only have to roll 11 or higher, that's after factoring in your wisdom modifier, and you get to give that person a luck token. And of course, my wisdom now as a Seer is +3, so those are some pretty good odds that I'm going to be able to give any of my party a luck token. But I think the really fun part about how Trance and Omen interact is that if you have a luck token yourself, it's really hard to fail your Trance spell. Because even if I don't roll an 11 the first time, I can burn my own luck to roll it again. And that's where another awesome luck-related feature of the Seer class comes into play, and that is Destined. Whenever you use a luck token, add 1d6 to the roll. So essentially this gives you a form of advantage on your roll. Mathematically, advantage is worth about a +5 to a roll. You can look at it that way to make it easy. And then adding a d6 to that means you get another 3.5 added to it. We can even round that down to just 3. So when you think about it, you're getting a +5 and another +3, so that's 8. And my character's wisdom gives me a +3, so that's 9, 10, 11. When you put that all together, the deck is really stacked in your favor to succeed on that trance roll. Of course, you have to burn a luck token for it yourself, but since Omen is a talent and not a spell casting check, it does not take an action. At least in my table, we consider it part of multitasking. And again, this is in the core rules. Multitask. Characters can do small, parallel tasks on their turn, such as standing up, speaking, activating a magic item, or quaffing a potion. This doesn't typically use their action. So, worst case scenario here, the priest right before me has to use their own luck token, right? It's gone. The next turn, I have my luck token because I used Omen on a previous roll, and I cast Trance to try to give them another luck token. I fail that spellcasting check, but I get to use one of my luck tokens, which means I re-roll that spellcasting check for Trance, and add a d6 to it. Again, This almost never fails. I'm not good enough at math to do the math, but if you are good enough at math to figure this out, please let me know what all the percentages are down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And then, of course, right after I cast that spell, that doesn't mean my turn's over. I can still use Omen as part of my multitasking to try to get another luck token back. And again, the DC is only 9, I'm getting +3, so I only have to roll a 6 or higher, which is just under a 75% chance of that succeeding as well. Do I fail it sometimes? Yeah, I totally do, but most of the time, I'm just a luck machine. Now you might think to yourself, that sounds like it breaks the game. Here's the thing. I don't think it does. And the reason why is, even with all of this, luck is still not an infinite resource. And I can only use Omen 4 times a day, so it's not like I'm guaranteed to be able to cast Trance infinitely throughout the day. So what ends up happening is, during a session, we'll all have a big combat, and then I'll say, hey, do you want luck? Do you want luck? Do you want luck? And I'm able to Trance 4 times when we're out of combat, and just hand out a bunch of luck. But then, once I can no longer give out that luck, it really ratchets up the tension, because we all get used to playing a little fast and loose. Oh, if I'm going to fail this roll, I'm going to use my luck right away, because Dagny the Seer can just give me some in a minute. And once that's no longer an option, once everyone has used their luck, and I'm out of ways to give people luck, a feeling of dread descends on everyone at the table, because they know they're not getting any more second chances. That is, at least until someone makes a really good pun. All right, so that's why I'm loving playing a Seer. If you've played a Seer, let me know how it went down in the comments below. And if the Seer isn't your favorite class, let me know what your favorite class is. I'm always interested to see what kind of builds people are making, and I know I want to try a different class the next time I play. Oh, and by the way, did you hear that I actually wrote an official class along with Kelsey Dion that was just released? It's called the Roustabout. You can download it for free. There's a link down in the description below, or you can watch a video about it. It's right up here. If you like this video, like other videos I'm doing, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. And of course, sign up to the Night Noon Games newsletter. There's a link for that down in the description below. I'm going to send you a free Shadowdark adventure, and you're going to love it. There's also links down there to a bunch of social media and all that stuff too. So until our next adventure, stay inspired and keep those dice rolling. Thanks for watching.